Man, look, growing up, I didn't have nothing, man. We were on food stamps. I laid with the rats and the roaches. The only inspiration I had was the dope boys driving up and down the street. They fancy cars, going to the club, drinking, smoking, multiple women, being promiscuous. You know, no good examples to look to. But those guys were getting money and I was broke, so that's why I looked to. But sometime in between that, I developed a passion for music. I think I was around 8, 9 years old. You know, people were like, man, you look like Snoop Dogg. You like Snoop Dogg. Like, who is Snoop Dogg? So I started looking into music. I discovered Snoop Dogg, and I like what he was doing. He was rapping. My stepfather was a DJ at the nightclub behind the house where we stayed. And I started listening to his records, DJing on his equipment. And I developed a passion for music. And that's what I wanted to do. But of course, with no resources, living in poverty, I had no access to studio equipment, studio time, beats. So I rapped on whatever I could get my hands on, and I used karaoke machines, putting boom boxes to other boom boxes, recording with so much air in the music that it was barely legible. But that was my dream. So growing up, having that passion for music, I ended up having an opportunity to move to Dallas, Texas for a music opportunity at the age of 15 years old. I got all the studio equipment my heart could desire, new beats, new connections, a new school, new environment, and I was no longer in poverty. Everything was looking up, and I just knew I was gonna fulfill my dreams as a musician. Well, due to unfortunate circumstances, all of that came crashing down. And it wasn't because of me. You know, I was a kid. It was something that happened to me, but I had to deal with that. But from there, I dropped out of school, started selling drugs, doing anything I could to survive. I had no family. I was homeless. I had to do what I had to do. But in the back of my mind, I still wanted to pursue that music career. So after about 15 to 20 years of being in limbo, selling drugs, ups, downs, failed relationships, I decided to take the last little bit of money I had, pay up my bills, and focused on my next venture. And that was education, school. So after 20 years, I went back to school, got my GED, enrolled in Full Sail University, started a talent management agency. I got a job tomorrow where I will become an assistant manager for JD Sports. And it's up from there. The leader is me. Thanks. Peace.